My mother-in-law tried on my wedding dress without asking and demands to renew her vows in it. I met my husband, Luke, at a medical conference 6 years ago. He was presenting research. I was there for continuing education credits. We bonded over terrible conference coffee and got married 2 years later. His mother, Beverly, seemed sweet at first. She hugged me when Luke introduced us and said she always wanted a daughter. She took me shopping for my wedding dress and cried when I found the one it cost me $8,000 that I'd saved for 3 years working night shifts as a respiratory therapist. Beverly kept saying how perfect it was, how it looked like something from a fairy tale. She took hundreds of photos of me in it at the boutique. The wedding was beautiful. Beverly behaved perfectly, gave a lovely speech about gaining a daughter. She even helped me bustle the dress for the reception. I thought I'd won the mother-in-law lottery. After the wedding, I had the dress professionally cleaned and preserved in a special box, kept it in our guest room closet because I'm sentimental like that. Beverly would ask to see it sometimes when she visited. I'd carefully take it out, let her look but not touch, because the preservation lady said oils from hands could damage it. Beverly would stare at it like it was made of diamonds. 3 years passed normally. Beverly was involved but not overbearing. She'd babysit our daughter Lily, bring dinner when I worked late, normal grandmother stuff. Then last year, Beverly and Luke's father decided to renew their vows for their 35th anniversary. She became obsessed with making it bigger than their original wedding. She hired a planner, booked a country club, invited 300 people. She kept saying she wanted to fix all the mistakes from her first wedding. The problem started when Beverly couldn't fit into her original dress. She'd kept it all these years but gained weight like most people do over 35 years. She tried 3 different seamstresses. Nobody could make it work without completely destroying the dress. She went on a crash diet, lost 15 pounds, still couldn't zip it. She bought 4 different new dresses but returned them all. Nothing was right. Too modern, too simple, too flashy, wrong shade of white. She was having meltdowns daily, calling Luke crying about how the renewal was ruined. 2 weeks before the renewal, I came home from a 12-hour shift. Luke was at work, Lily was at daycare. I heard noise upstairs, which was weird. Found Beverly in my bedroom wearing my wedding dress. She'd taken it out of the preservation box with her bare hands, didn't even wear the gloves that came with it. She was admiring herself in my full-length mirror, had even put on my veil and shoes. I just stood there in shock. She turned around and smiled like nothing was wrong, said she was just trying it on to see if it would work for her renewal, that we were basically the same size so it made sense, that the dress was just sitting there unused anyway. I told her to take it off immediately. She said I was being selfish, that it was just fabric, that family shares things. She actually used the words just fabric about my $8,000 dress that I'd worn exactly once on the most important day of my life. I said absolutely not. She could not wear my wedding dress to her renewal. Beverly's face changed completely. She said I owed her for accepting me into the family, that Luke could have married anyone but chose me, and she supported it, that lending her the dress was the least I could do. She started listing everything she'd ever done for us babysitting Lily, the birthday gifts, the time she brought soup when I had the flu. Like basic kindness was a debt I had to repay with my wedding dress. I pulled out my phone and called Luke, told him to come home immediately. Beverly stood there in my dress the entire 20 minutes it took him to arrive. She kept modeling it in the mirror, talking about what alterations she'd make, how she'd add sleeves, shorten the train, maybe dye it ivory since pure white was too bridal. She was planning to destroy my dress while wearing it. Luke walked in and his face went white. He told his mother to take off the dress now. Beverly started crying, saying we were ganging up on her, that she just wanted to feel special at her renewal. Luke said she could feel special in a different dress, the one that wasn't his wife's. Beverly took off the dress right there in our bedroom, down to her underwear, threw it on our bed, and stormed out. She called Luke that night, disinviting us from the renewal, said we'd ruined her special day over a stupid dress. Luke said perfect. We didn't want to come anyway. But just when we thought everything was finally over, we came home one evening to find the door kicked in and the house torn apart. The worst part was realizing the thief didn't take random things. They took my wedding dress. Full story on channel. Link below.